Dr. Rhonda Patrick here. Today we're going to discuss the similarities and differences between krill oil and fish oil. The concentrations of EPA and DHA in plasma cholesterol are not necessarily indicative of their concentration in other cell types. So let's take a closer look at the transport mechanisms of these omega-3 fatty acids into different tissues, starting with my personal favorite, the brain. DHA is the most abundant fatty acid in the brain, making up between 10 to 20% of the brain's total lipid composition, which is about 60% by dry weight. Despite the fact that DHA is abundant in the brain, the mechanisms by which it's transported across the blood-brain barrier have remained unclear for some time, that is, until recently. As it turns out, something called DHA lysophosphatidyl is the preferred source of DHA by the brain. But what is DHA lysophosphatidyl? Well, it's a byproduct of DHA in phosphatidylcholine after it's cleaved by lipases either in the intestine or in the bloodstream. Because krill oil is a rich source of phosphatidylcholine, this implies that it would also be a good source of DHA lysophosphatidylcholine, whereas fish oil would not. Studies have shown that DHA lysophosphatidylcholine accumulates by tenfold higher amounts in the brains of developing rats compared to DHA in free fatty acid form. And this is not species specific, as similar results have been found in the brains of developing piglets. So what is the mechanism? Why does the brain prefer DHA lysophosphatidylcholine? A Nature paper published in May 2014 identified a specialized DHA transporter called MFSD2A that transports DHA lysophosphatidylcholine across the blood-brain barrier. Mice that were engineered to lack this transporter had 60% less DHA in their brain compared to controlled mice. This was only specific to the brain, as DHA levels in the heart and in the liver were the same as in controlled mice. There is an exception. Red blood cells also prefer DHA lysophosphatidylcholine over DHA in free fatty acid form, which is not surprising because the DHA concentration in red blood cells tightly correlates to the actual DHA levels in the brain. One other unique aspect of krill oil is that it contains astaxanthin. Astaxanthin is a carotenoid that sequesters singlet oxygen, which is produced by UV radiation. It is also a potent antioxidant against peroxy radicals. Both singlet oxygen and peroxy radicals damage DNA, lipids, and proteins inside of your cell, all of which lead to diseases of aging. Astaxanthin is one of the carotenoids that is easily absorbed by the human bloodstream. It also has an amphipathic structure, which means it has a both fat and water-soluble portion, and for that reason it can accumulate in cell membranes. This is a good thing because DHA, which is very prone to oxidation, also accumulates in cell membranes, where it plays an important role in cell membrane fluidity. Other antioxidants, such as glutathione, are produced in the soluble portion of the cell and do not accumulate in cell membranes. For this reason, getting a little astaxanthin with your omega-3 fatty acids may be a good way to protect your DHA, as well as other polyunsaturated fatty acids, which are prone to oxidation, which accumulate in cell membranes. In addition, astaxanthin has benefits all on its own. In clinical trials using astaxanthin for supplementation, it's been shown that supplementing with astaxanthin is able to lower inflammation, decrease DNA damage, including oxidation, and increase HDL. These mechanisms are all very relevant to degenerative diseases such as cancer, cardiovascular disease, diabetes, and neurodegenerative diseases. To summarize, krill oil beats fish oil from many different perspectives. The EPA and DHA present in krill oil are more bioavailable as a consequence to phospholipids. Perhaps the most compelling reason that krill oil is superior to fish oil is because krill oil is a great source of DHA phosphatidylcholine, the preferred source of DHA for the brain. Additionally, krill oil comes with an added bonus of having astaxanthin, a carotenoid that seems to play a role in fighting off diseases of aging. One last novel feature of krill oil is that it also is a great source of other phospholipids such as phosphatidylserine and phosphatidylethylamine. Both phosphatidylserine and phosphatidylethylamine accumulate in mitochondrial membranes as well as cell membranes, and they have been shown to decrease in concentration in cell membranes and mitochondrial membranes with age. In fact, their decreasing concentration has been shown to play a role in neurodegenerative diseases such as Parkinson's disease and Alzheimer's disease. So naturally, the next question is, how much krill oil does Rhonda supplement with? And the answer is, it's up for debate. I have no idea. I personally take a lot of omega-3, and I'm currently supplementing with both fish oil in triglyceride form and krill oil. I'm Dr. Rhonda Patrick, and until next time, Thanks for listening and for watching.
Amanda, I'm 29, I live in LA, and I suffer from osteoarthritis. And my shoulders, my knees, my ankles always hurt, pain and inflammation. Well, I've been taking nutrition forest krill oil, and all of that is gone. I am so comfortable when I walk now. I don't feel these aches and pains, and I'm like a whole new woman. I just love this stuff. There's also other benefits that I've gotten from it. Um, my cholesterol levels have improved. I have an improved memory. I used to be very forgetful, like where did I set my keys? You know, hey, do you remember when we watched that movie last week and this and that happened? No, I don't. Well, now I can literally like it's sharper. My memory is sharper. My cholesterol levels are better, and there's no pain in my joints. I love this stuff. It is some miracle stuff. I love it. The astaxanthin in it also, it gives me more stamina. I can focus better on my aerobics training. I've even lost a little bit of weight. I just think this is an awesome product. I would recommend it to anybody who is suffering from any pain like that. It's also FDA approved and it's made in the USA. Definitely check this stuff out. It works better than anything else. I just love it so much.